but we're getting ourselves situated. Getting back, we're getting ready for the 1 p.m. shift of the BMB Gear Classic Doubles um, here at Northwest Lanes in Ohio. I have this coming through. We are back again as we have been yesterday and Friday night, and we got one more shift after this still to go. So we got this shift, then we'll have one more. Then after that, we will then even have ourselves a play-in tournament for a future tournament. $20 could get you a $75 entry, which could end up getting you over $1,200 if I remember the prize fund on that correctly. We then also have, um, yeah, that play-in is going to be tonight. Probably looking about 7:45 would be my guess. 7:30 to 8, somewhere in that time frame, if we're being honest. Um, we'll have a better idea of that once we start this last shift at 4:30 or so. We got wardrobe changes going on here.
All right.
Welcome.
I'm here.
We're live.
I'm
Hi
here.
everybody. All right, we're once again here on 13, 14, 15, and 16. We do have James Sefke and Robin Stevens stepping up first on 13 and 14. Carlton Thomas and Shannon Ziegler, Rico Hill and Charles Collier. Those will be the three teams on 13 and 14. And if you've been watching or paying attention, you do know that it is person across from them is that those are the teams. The top two, middle two, bottom two. Those are the teams in this doubles tournament. Over here on the right lane on 15 and 16, we've got Natalie Taylor and
Don Hudson.
Don Hudson. We've got Nyla Otis and Clarence Garner Jr. And we've got Fred Williams and
Nope, nope, nope.
nope,
That's
Fred
Freddie Washington
Washington. Yeah, Freddie Washington and
and
Deshaun
Deshaun Lenore.
Lenore. There's a bunch of names, so you just see Fred, and it's yeah.
Yep, I just remember because I typed them in.
Yep. Got all the typing done, and here we are. Wayne's over here having himself some nachos.
Can you hear that crunching?
No, I just see it. You're muted anyway, or you moved the mic so you weren't crunching. That's what I do when I'm up here eating Belvita.
Yeah. So sorry
morning.
if you hear me crunching.
It's your lunch.
It's my lunch. It's not a very healthy one, but it's lunch. It's I got
It's
nachos.
Food.
I got nachos. Now Steve's really not going to want me to touch anything because he's not going to want his keyboard and mouse
cheese
sticky.
fingers. We're gonna have cheese fingers up here.
You'll be okay.
Yep. I mean, clean the mouse. I'd just say don't touch the cameras. I don't want cheese.
I don't touch those anyway.
Tiny buttons.
They're way up there. I'm not going to touch them.
Nah, you didn't touch them yesterday either, did you?
Not until the battery died on one of them.
Mm-hmm. And you dropped it down for safety.
I did. That was for safety purposes, Steve.
Yep.
I was trying to be nice.
All right. Donnie with a wrap 10 there.
Man, we're going to have a good one here. I can't wait. This shift's going to be good, but I really can't wait for the next one. Guys, if you haven't done so yet, do us a favor, hit that share button on your screens there, and then share it around with everybody you can. Matter of fact, Steve, I am going to have to touch stuff, Steve.
No, you're fine. That's fine.
Because I'm started to copy this a different way, just because I get so many people when I share it around in my groups say they can't see it, but I think they're looking at it after we're done,
Yeah.
which is why.
You already pasted. All right, let's see what James is able to get himself started off with a double. Let's see if Robin's able to pick up this spare. We all love this spare. It's so much fun. I chopped it last session. That was fun. See if she's able to show me how it's done. Oh, that is exactly what I did. All right, let's see if Clarence stepping up here. So 15, see what he's able to get. Big strike there. Good shot from Clarence.
Is this the live here now?
Yes. Yeah. Or no, it's not. That's the last one. I see Malika and Deanna. Should be that one.
Let's go with this.
Yeah, just copy the link. You're just going to share that post. I see. All right, let's see Rico stepping up here. See if he can get himself his first strike. Second frame. Look a little in, get lucky. A little bit in there.
I've been liking that one to be up, so they're both not delayed. Like I'm not looking at a delayed screen and talking.
That's true.
like it's live.
Yeah. Sometimes the delayed screen is fun just to see because we see something crazy, but yeah.
I can click over to it quickly.
That's true.
But I'm not looking at that thinking it's live.
Yeah. I can see that.
Learning as we go here, Steve.
Yes.
All right. I know we're talking amongst ourselves and you guys don't even know what we're talking about because you can't see it. Up in the comments, we do have a link to the YouTube channel on the Facebook side. If you're on Facebook and you want to watch us on YouTube, click on that link, go over there and give us a thumbs up, a subscribe button, shoot us a comment, let us know where you're watching from, how far our reach is getting. We'd like to know that sometimes every now and then.
Yep.
We had a couple people, one guy from California yesterday was watching.
Yeah, we did. Yep.
So that was fun and neat. Yeah, give us a shout out to where you're watching from, what city or state. If you're in Ohio, you can just shout out the city. If you're over on the TikTok page or watching on NWL tournaments on TikTok, do us a favor. Invite your friends to watch. We'll go ahead and sit around, talk about bowling, watch some pretty good bowling in front of us. We have chat screens up for every one of these platforms on our monitors here, so we can see your comments. If you have a question, ask it. We'll gladly answer it the best we can. I don't know everything about this sport, but I know enough to get me by. I know that for sure.
We could have a very interesting set next session. Obviously, this is going to be a good session, but like you said, next session we could have some fun here on the live stream pair.
There's going to be some smack talking going on down there on the pair.
We're hoping 15 and 16. We're going to try and get that set up for you guys.
Yeah. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to go in there and pull some weight. I'm going to make that happen.
Even if they don't, you'll type them in there.
That's where they're going. I'm the guy that types in names.
Yep.
You're right. I'm the one that does that. Oh, shoot.
I think I got it up. I set it up here. I'll grab it.
I forgot to download that last shift, didn't I? Oh, get her that drive. Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't have. It doesn't have last shift already. Did you get the shift today?
Did I? I might not.
Okay.
I may have forgot.
Okay. She said you gave it to her, so I didn't know if you did or not. I don't know. She said you did, but I don't think you did. But okay.
Oh yeah, I walked down there and gave it to her. That's when I asked her about TJ.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. I thought I did.
Okay. You're the one who said you didn't. That's all. That's what I was
Well,
going
there's a
on.
lot went on between them two shifts. Let me tell
A
you.
little bit.
If I got to
Well, that's
re-download it again, I will.
yeah. Are you sure you
But
saved it on the flash drive?
I'm pretty sure I did. I mean,
Not
if
on
I
the
can,
computer.
I can pull it
No,
up.
I know. I know. That was just the first one. We were like, "There's no." She gave it to us after the very first shift yesterday. She's like, "There's nothing on here." I'm like, "I watched him save it." And we went back, saved it on the computer, not the flash drive.
Oh yeah,
Oops.
I know I saved it on the flash drive. It
Yeah.
comes up automatically now.
Yeah. Got James starting
All right.
himself off with a nice turkey. See if he's able to get himself a 4-bagger here.
Yeah, here we go again, talking about stuff that viewers can't see. I
Yep.
know you guys are just on here to listen to a couple of guys ramble about some crazy crap.
Yep. We're doing the live stream. We're putting scores in. We're printing scores out. We're exporting scores to flash drives. It's all kinds of
It's
fun in the behind the scenes.
two
So you guys
guys
get.
doing a 10-man job.
Yep. Oh, I jinxed. I black clouded
Well,
James.
listen,
My bad.
I'm
Sorry,
telling you,
James.
before frame 6, it's not our fault.
Well, no, I just meant I caused that Shiro. I didn't necessarily mean I cost him a 300. That just was a. I said maybe he can get 4 in a row, and he did not.
Maybe he thought he heard you say go to board 4, which was not the play.
That's what it was. Maybe he thought get 4 and he tried and just missed it by 1. All right, we got Clarence stepping up here. Let's see if he can avoid my black cloud with front 3. Seeing if he can get get a 4-bagger here. Get some positive juju going, maybe. See, there we go. We're not all black cloud. So you have that going. I see we're up to 6 people over there on TikTok side. If you guys aren't already followers, go ahead and click that follow button. See how many we can get. See how many ads we can get off of this stream. And welcome you guys in. If you're not from the Ohio area, that's where we are. We are in just north of Cincinnati, Ohio, here at Northwest Lanes. Watching watching the doubles tournament here. Oh, Carlton just getting a little high there, leaving a 4-pin.
Yeah, this is a 4th annual BMB Gear
Yes.
Classic.
Had the sweeper on Friday. Sophia Fisher winning that one, defeating Dave Metters in the finals. That was a
That's
great
a good little
time.
payday.
That was a fun time. Yep. And then I believe the winners of this are going to walk away with 2,000, if I remember. 1,000 a man,
I don't
something
recall. Let
like that.
me.
I think it's something like that, but maybe I'm wrong. Pull up the. Let's see. Yeah, you already posted it. I don't know why it's up there. You're fine.
All right.
Oh, 1,500 guaranteed based on
Yeah,
150
1500.
entries, which they
Well,
have
we're gonna
easily.
blow that out of the window.
I think they're already over 150 with this shift.
Yep. I'm gonna go
They're
ahead
going
and
to easily
share.
go well over 200, I believe.
I'll put a link in the comments for this for the BMB Gear Classic over here.
Yep.
There's a link there for that. This is the tournament that we're running today. We still have a 4 o'clock shift. We've got room for that available. get a hold of one of the tournament directors that are in that on that group, the Facebook group there, or you can message in that Facebook group and get somebody there will reply to you and let you know that you're signed up for the next shift. Steve's going to take over the math duties.
Yeah,
I like
we'll
it.
see.
I'll get an updated points list here too as soon as I can from these guys. But I know leading the tournament right now was
1585.
1583. This is a handicap tournament, by the way.
1585.
I'm sorry, 1585
Yep.
is leading that tournament. This tournament that was shot last shift. Devin Hoffer and James Teeter shot that. They shot
They're-
1579 scratch.
Yes.
They only got 6 pins total of handicap between the two of them.
Yeah, neither one of
but
them shot an 800. I guess so. You get 1585, and neither one of them shot an 800. I think they went 1789 and 1791 or something like that.
89,
With that
789,
789 and something like that before handicap. They both were over 785.
That's some really, really good shooting from those two guys, man. That's it was fun to watch. It was fun to sit here and see. So we had a really good look. James Teeters is the one that had a really good look. He shot 300 game one, and had the front 8, so he had the front 20 before he missed.
Yes.
And then Devin Hoffer finished it off with a 288 game, I do believe.
Yep, something like that.
Went 9 spare, next 10, 8 counting the field ball, but it's a good run. It was a good game. Fun to watch. So they didn't leave a lot of room, but there is some room there to take over the lead.
Yep, a little bit. It's going to take some shooting, though. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, it can definitely be done. I mean, you get some of these powerhouses that come in here.
Oh, yeah.
Pop off a couple of 800s. I mean, we've seen some big sets in this tournament.
Yep.
Right now, and here's the sad part. He didn't even get into singles, but we talked about it last night at the 7 o'clock shift. Jeremy Saccone popped off 300, 300, and then a 263 and 863 in here. Did not get into singles. And when we asked him, he said, no, I didn't think about setting it up because there were so short of teams here. There's only 10 teams here for that shift.
Yep.
He said there was no brackets or jackpots, so I didn't even sign up for those, so I didn't think about signing up for singles.
Oh, well, yep. That makes sense.
So leading singles is right now is an 825 from Chris Hankins.
Very nice.
And Chris and him are like a 3-hour drive from Indiana. They're over in Indiana.
Wow.
Here's a team up here on 15 and 16 that can be sneaky, really sneaky good. Clarence and Nyla. Nyla is, she does get 32 pins of handicap. She's one of those all of that precipice of being.
Move your mic up. No, your mic. Yeah, there you go.
Nyla's one of those bowlers that's right on the verge of breaking through and being really, really good. She's got the game and the physical game for it. So she can absolutely pop off some big numbers with Clarence. If she can do that and get some strikes going, and Clarence can hang with her, these two can put up a really big number with her handicap. Here I say that.
There you go. There's the black.
They both go splitting.
Yep. So I was able to pick it up.
Learned my lesson. I'm just going to sit here and shut up.
Oh, she did. She got it.
She made it. She got it.
Picking it up. Good shot. So you wrap it around something.
Well, I
and
wanted a little
also
bit. I didn't want it down by my feet, but then it was too short to wrap it around that and keep it up. So I was like, well, I'm gonna have to undo that and get it around that, so it's
There you
up.
go. There you go.
I just didn't want it down around my feet
Yeah. There's
for
more
me to
stuff that you
pull
guys
on
can't
something.
see. We got cords everywhere. Trying not to trip
Man,
or
it's
break something
crazy.
back here.
Yeah, we got. It's a mess. When we do these weekend deals, these are a mess.
Yeah, we get. It doesn't
Um,
get put away quite as good the last time and then the next
yeah,
time, and so
yeah,
by the end of the weekend, it's fun.
yeah.
I already
Once we
told
know
people about
we're dragging it back out. We got to drag it
yeah.
back out tomorrow. We got to drag it back out tomorrow. So we just throw it in there and then pull it back out. Then by tonight, when we're done, we're going to clean it up nice and neat, put it all back away nice and neat for us to mess it up again on Sunday.
Next Sunday. Yep. Hey,
That's
but at
what I
least
said.
we'll
Next
give
Sunday.
yeah. But if you guys are watching this and want to bowl, a reminder: they do still have, I believe, a few spots left at 4 o'clock today. I do know those are selling fast, so if you want to, make sure you let them know. Reach out to Will Bates, Deanna Pickett, Wayne,
Yeah, they could do
or
Wayne Cumberland, Lynn Ray. Ooh, trying to think of who all's in that office. Tracy Bates. You can reach out to one of them. Oh, there you go. Good call, sir.
yep, I saw that over there. Sorry, just moving some things around. We don't want to run into copyright laws, so that's why you got Storm in the middle of that there.
Yep.
We got tennis up on a TV
Say,
and don't want them yelling at us.
that's a strategically placed logo.
Yes.
Speaking of those logos, we do need to thank our sponsors.
Yes.
Lonnie Builder Tournaments over at Builder Tournaments Group. Appreciate them for pitching in some free entries for their tournament. Strikers Pro Shop, Wendell Barger, right here inside Northwest Lanes. Shout out to them guys. Give us a ball or two to donate or to raffle off. They donated a couple of bowl balls to raffle off for the tournament. Brian Himmel's Pro Shop, they did the same. Brian's down there in Amelia, Ohio, over at Cherry Grove Lanes inside there. Hammer Bowling Products, Storm Bowling Products. We also have Boss Lady Productions, and that is a Debbie Lewis, her tournament her tournament
Endeavors.
endeavors. Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
Yep.
Her tournament group, her name. And then the Cash Out Win Weekend, that is Jermaine Kahn and Malika Ash. It's Malika's tournament. We say that all the time. But
Yeah. Jermaine, everybody thinks it's Jermaine's, but we all know it's Malika's.
Jermaine's the face of it. Malika does all the work.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I stopped asking Jermaine questions about the Cash Out Win Weekend. I just go to Malika. But that's coming up here in August. Appreciate them for giving away a free doubles entry to that to one of our lucky bowlers here. So without those sponsors, we can't make things like this possible. We appreciate all you guys. And then the staff here at Northwest Lanes, I appreciate you guys' hard work this weekend. Bartenders in the bar coming in early, making sure these guys stay hydrated and refreshed. Ron in the back, our mechanic this weekend, coming in a couple hours early every day, make sure these lanes are working right for these guys. He actually had to put in a little bit of work this morning. One of the sweeps wasn't right this morning on lane 9. He had to fix that for us. Appreciate you, brother. Desk help up there. We got Riley Campbell over there on the front desk just helping out. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Steve, your help coming in all weekend and setting up for this. Appreciate it.
Yep.
All the volunteers for the tournament. Guys doing great work. It's a lot of people that behind the scenes that make these things possible.
Oh, yeah. Make everything seem like it running perfectly smooth, which has been running fairly smooth. I mean,
Yep.
like we said, if I had to bet, I'm going to say the 4 o'clock shift, we're probably looking about 4:45.
Yeah,
we'll
we've been
see.
about 15 minutes behind each shift,
Yep.
which isn't
started
terrible.
about, yeah.
It's terrible, but It happens. So we started
Yep.
15 minutes late the first shift today. Just some, we had a couple of logistical issues trying to get names put in and
Yep.
getting that system to work out, but got it ironed out pretty quickly and only put us 15 minutes behind. But each shift is kind of snowballed on that. Been another
Yep.
15 minutes behind for that one. Another one. So we're
I
not
mean,
terrible.
no.
That's
And we
not
were doing that
terrible, but
yesterday too. It seemed like every shift just ran right about 15
right
minutes
about 10,
slower.
15 minutes behind.
And
So
then, but luckily last night, 7 o'clock, they had. I mean, it was the smallest shift, so they were able to move down and have them on where we didn't need to re-oil because there were
right,
some fresh lanes available. So that got that shift more on time than what a full re-oil would have taken.
right.
So I will say, if you guys are out there wanting to come in here tonight, as I mentioned earlier, we do have the play-in tournament for the Herschel Lawn Care tonight. I'm going to just throwing some guesses out there right now. Like we said, as the day goes on, we'll have better ideas. But I'm going to say somewhere between 7:30 and 8 o'clock would be the start of that.
By the time we oil up some pairs and get it going. So
Yep.
yeah, it'll be right after this last shift of this BMB Gear Classic. So yeah, 6:30 ish, 6:30. Start showing up if you want to.
Yep.
7 in that ballpark between 6:30 and
Yep.
7. Start showing up, get yourself checked in for that.
Yep.
I would say these guys will be starting to get done with the shift about then.
Yep.
That 4 o'clock shift. Yeah, you're not going to want to miss out on that. That's a $20 play-in sweeper.
Get yourself a
Win
shot
yourself
at.
a shot at a $75 tournament entry. So
That'll then give you an opportunity at probably about 1,500, maybe more.
for first place for that
Yep.
tournament, yeah, not bad for a $20 investment.
That is not. Hey, we've ran one of them. I don't know which Steve Watson bowled that, but it wasn't the Steve Watson that bowled this morning. I'll tell you that much. Because that shot's on a ratio basis is about twice as hard as a house shot. Now is about 150 pins less than that today of what I shot on that thing. Oh, back to the bowling here in front of us. We do. Oh yeah, I need to go around the horn see if we need to go mobile. Lane talk has been very helpful in these situations. All right, looking through so far, I do not see any reasons to go mobile yet. Nope. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I do. All right, going mobile.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Yep. We got about a frame left, or well, bottom frame here. They're going to be over here.
Where are we going, Steve?
We're going to 25 and 26. We aren't up yet, so I'll let you know once we are. They're finishing up a frame here. Got Austin Grammer stepping up here. Hi, welcome back. He got one yesterday. All right, we are up. He is stepping up in the 10th frame. And first one buries it.
Oh, this
Great
is
shot there.
Austin Grammer. Is that who we're
Yep.
watching here? All right.
I said that already. Can you
Oh,
not hear me?
sorry. No,
Okay.
you said that, and I turned and looked, and I didn't see. I seen Austin up, and I didn't see the. I just didn't put two and two together that it was him. Sorry.
Okay.
I got you though now. Now that the screen swapped, I see the red highlighted bunch of strikes.
Yep.
Sorry. More chit chat about things other people can't see.
Get in there. There's another one.
That kid is just so good.
He really is.
2-time national team USA member.
I believe so, yeah. You got Will over here. He's streaming. streaming it himself on his page. So we got it all over the place. And I do believe looking around that did look to be the only one because I was scrolling from the low end to the high end. Here we go, stepping up. Hook. Oh,
299.
great shooting.
Good run. All right, go back to our live pair here. Just in time to watch Carlton throw a shot. Hey, good one, Carl. See if his partner Shane, he's got double going for three. Ooh, got it. Oh, yes.
All right. And we're back. Oh, yeah, you need.
We're going to do 20.
Yep, here.
You got a 10 on you?
I got a 20 on me, and then you can give me a 10. More stuff you guys can't see. We're buying split the pot tickets. Woo!
We're going to win.
Yeah, we are. We've all right. So we had our first shot at a honor score for this shift. Anybody who does shoot an honor score does get to spin the wheel that Wheelbait's put together, and you've got your chance at some gift cards. And the interesting thing is, I think there's about, I'd say maybe 20 spots on that wheel, maybe a little more. I'm not sure. I'd have to count them, but 4 of them are labeled as gutter ball, which means if you get that, you don't win anything. And I
Uh-oh.
think of we've had 7 or 8 honor scores.
And we had a couple of gutter balls.
We've had 3 gutter balls.
Well, Jeremy had one last night as well.
Yeah.
And during his.
Oh, so that's 4 gutter balls then.
Yeah. Natalie's picking up right where she left off in the last shift. She had that good look at she had a high 700. She had a 501 round in the corner. Fell off a little bit at the end of the third game, but I think she was in the 770s last shift, but picking right back up where she left off.
Oh, get that out of there. It's coming in a little heavy and just not getting a pin to fall back into that 9 pin there. All right, let's see if she's able to finish this game off, get herself a 265. There it is, walking out and fist bump.
He's walking them out now.
Yep. 265 for Natalie. Let's see, Donald able to get himself. He's able to bounce back here, get himself up into probably maybe we'll see 211. There it is. So that gets them. No, I should probably write these down. I'm one in charge of that.
That's a 476 to start for them guys. That's a pretty solid start. They're going to need a little bit more than that to take over a lead, but that's how you get a solid start goal.
Yep.
And outside of a couple of bad shots there from Don, they had a really good solid start at a good 500 there.
Yep.
So if he can tighten those couple of bad shots up,
Looking pretty good. Got ourselves a potential 267 going over there from TJ Johnson Jr. His partner's got a bad case of the 9s, though. Ian Carpenter over there about to get to can get to 216, but has thrown what is that 6 9 spares over there and 3 strikes. Luckily, two of those three were in a row.
Looking a little further down there, Brady Adler's got a shot at 280 right here. He's partnered up with Dave Metters, who looks like Dave started off pretty strong, had a little couple carry issues in the middle, and he's finishing it off on the back end. Might want
Yep.
to pull up Lane Talk and see.
What they get to.
They're a little weird of an angle for me to read that. Yeah, Dave Metters can get to 231 max here.
So they could put themselves a 500 in there out the gate.
I'll put them a 511 if they can both strike out here.
Yep.
That'll be a good number. That's how you get it started going.
Speaking of looking down there, what did I got to look up what Brent shot? What 25-26. They got themselves to 534. Brent and Austin did. And actually, on that same pair, Cameron Walker and Evan Jens both 247, 268 to get themselves to 515. So you got two 500s on a pair down there. We'll have to keep our eye on that and see how that plays out. We got Jalen Mosley picking up where he left off as well. He's getting ready to pop off of easily 270s, most likely a 279, but we'll see. Like I said, Sunday you get the bowlers. They come out to bowl on Sunday.
Yep.
They want to get that score. They're chasing that number.
Yeah, guys, we are also on Lane Talk. So if you haven't downloaded Lane Talk, Northwest Lanes is on that. You can follow other scores that are not on your our live stream pair. Head on over to Lane Talk. Download that from your app store.
All right, looking over here, we got maybe another shot of a 500 over just to our right. I'm going to try and keep track of some of these fives to see what they're able to get to here.
That team's also a sneaky good one. I don't know if
yeah.
they're bowling in the open or the senior. I would hope they're doing both.
Yep.
They're good enough. That is Brad Ingram and Corey Jish.
Yep. Corey's got 240s, so actually. Nope. They'll be just under. I think they'll be just under 500 over there. But definitely ones we'll still keep an eye on.
Yeah, I think they strike out now for what? 493?
37 and 56. So, yeah.
93.
Yep. Ooh, Don just having that ball just really check up on him there. Brad's able to finish that off just off camera. You guys saw that strike just happen there on 17. It does get them to 493. Will be just a minute here. Oh, yeah.
Natalie picking up, getting that first strike in the first frame over here. She's trying to get it going.
Oh, I forgot to get theirs. All right, so we do have Deshaun stepping up here on 15. Oh, actually, James getting his first shot in. Oh, oh, that almost went from disaster to great. Now it just went from disaster to makeable. And Deshaun leaving himself an easy shot there, easy square. Got some commentary going on in the background. If you guys are able to hear that, sorry, all of our streaming platforms.
All right, as these guys are picking up, getting that second game started, we're going to go over some upcoming events we have here at Northwest Lanes. Next Saturday, we have the Strikes for Allie benefit tournament. That is in honor of Allison Garrow. She was a varsity bowler over at Ross High School. It is a mental health awareness fundraiser. It's a trios tournament. That is next Saturday, June 14th. The cost is $40 a bowler. It's $120 for the team. Excuse me. They have 10 a.m. shifts, 1 p.m. shifts, and 4 p.m. shifts. That is Lynn Ray's tournament. You can contact Lynn Ray for that. They don't have an event page up, but Lynn will be here the rest of the day over in the tournament office running brackets for us here. So you can see her to get signed up, or if you can't make it out to bowl and you want to donate either cash, money, or a raffle basket, or raffle item to donate off, to raffle off, get in contact with her. She can take care of that for you. And as I rattle these off, guys, I'll put posts in the comments for you to read them, to go to them. These are the first one coming up here is the Queen City 9-pin no-tap tournament. That is a good one here at Northwest Lanes. That benefits Queen City Senate's scholarship program that they do for their youth bowlers. That is the first 2 weekends in July, 5th and 6th, and then the 12th and the 13th. That is a $50 tournament per team. It's doubles, 9-pin no tap. They have 10 a.m., 12:30 p.m., and 3 p.m. shift times. You can see Yolanda Matthews or any one of the Queen City Senate members, or you can email your entry over to queencitynotap@gmail.com. However you do it, though, I would get your entries in for that fast. That one fills up quickly every single year.
Yes.
They talk about walk-ins available, but you cannot. I wouldn't hold your breath thinking you're going to walk in and get a shift. It is a popular tournament here at Northwest Lanes. Do not wait around for that. Then coming up at the end of July, we talked about the play-in tournament for it, the play-in sweeper for it. We have the Herschel Lawn Care Match Play Tournament. That is Nate Herschel, our head mechanic, his brainchild. There you go. Got to hit the send button, Wayne.
Yep.
Him
Usually
and
helps.
Drew Gay come out and come up with this idea. It is a match play tournament, start to finish, no qualifying. So it's the first 64 people who pass are in. We're going to be a blind draw for your seating. We will do that on the Friday night before. Also going to run a Calcutta for that tournament as well. If you've never ran a Calcutta, it's basically auctioning off the bowlers to anybody who wants to bet on them to win the tournament. And if your bowler that you win the bid for wins the tournament, you win the Calcutta money. So it's going to be fun. It's a 2-day event, Saturday and Sunday. We're going to start on Saturday. We'll get down to the cashers round. The top 16 will be the cashers. They'll come back on Sunday and finish out the tournament. It is 2-game total pinfall, double elimination match play bracket. I got pictures of the bracket that we built for it. It has been a fun month and a half, me mapping that bracket out.
Yep.
Not just drawing it, but then mapping out the lane movements to make sure everybody moved and didn't hit same pairs multiple times. It's been fun.
Yeah.
It definitely pressed the limits of my imagination with how to get 64 guys to never hit the same pair in a 32-lane house. That's the one time I wish we had a much bigger house.
Yeah.
But we got it figured out. It's we're gonna make her happen, and it's gonna be a fun one. So again, first 74 that pay me are in for 64 that pay me are in for that tournament. Cost us $75. We talked about it earlier. That play-in sweeper tonight is a $20 entry fee for that. 1 in 5 bowlers will win a spot into that tournament.
Yep.
So do not miss out. And then any extra money made goes into the prize fund for that tournament. Yeah, we're looking at $1,500 or $2,000 for first place for that tournament. I talked to Nate about it. We're working on getting even more sponsors for it. We do have Nate Herschel and Herschel Lawn Cares in on it. Anthony Timbers Tree Services sponsor, helping out, pitching in and sponsoring that. Wendell Barger's pitching in a bowling ball for us to raffle off. So Strikers Pro Shops pitching in and sponsoring that. We are going to have a bunch of, and we're going to do multiple ball raffles and things like that for it leading up to it. So keep an eye out for those online coming up. But it's going to be a fun one, guys. You do not want to miss out on that one. And then coming up in August, we're going to round off the summer with the Cashing Out Winning Weekend right before we start our Winter Leagues up. Cashing Out Winning Weekend comes up. Get you a... Started to do them.
Yep. Oh. I'm struggling there. We can see if Freddie can keep it going over here. Then this right side on the right up, you can see up there, there's not really a lot of numbers showing up there. It's typically when there's no numbers, that usually means that there's a lot of striking.
Right. Yeah. Whole lot of striking.
Yep. Austin picking up right where he left off down there on the far side. He's starting off at the front 3 down there. Like, well, I couldn't finish that off. I'll finish the second one off instead. Freddie was able to finish that off to where you got front 3 all on the right side there on 16.
All right, so we got the link up there now. That is for the Cashing Out Winning Weekend. There is a lot going on for that Cashing Out Winning Weekend, guys. They have a Friday night sweeper, $80 buy-in for that one. Checking at 6, bowl at 7. There's $3,000 guaranteed for first place on that Friday night single sweeper. Then on Saturday and Sunday, they got $2,000 guaranteed for first place in the open division. They also have a senior division for that tournament. Shift times for that are both Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m., 12:30 p.m., 3:30, and 6. They will re-oil for every shift. So you can get a hold of Malika Ash or Jermaine Kahn if you want to gamble and make sure your entry actually gets in. But I would get a hold of Malika Ash.
If you get a hold of Jermaine, he's probably
Jermaine will get you in.
I'm kidding about it.
I'm kidding. Yeah, you can get a hold of Jermaine and he'll tell Malika. That's a good way to do it. I'm kidding. Jermaine does good work, man.
Yeah, he does a lot. It's just usually when he's standing there and we ask him a question, he
He turns
freezes
around
for
and
a
asks
second and asks
Malika.
Malika.
But yeah, that's a fun tournament too every year, man. A Cash Out Winning Weekend. Don't forget to see that. They got guys coming from all over the place to come here and join that one. So, a lot of fun stuff coming up here at Northwest Lanes. And then we're here every Sunday. Let's talk about our sweepers while we're
Yeah, we
here.
got a lot of that. Might
Might
as
as well.
I mean,
Every Sunday that we don't have a tournament, some other tournament like this one in-house, we have sweepers all day. Sunday morning, we kick it off in the morning with a house shot sweeper, check in at 11, bowl at noon. It's cost us $35 for that one. They are handicapped, 80% of 220, bowled on our house shot. We have multiple jackpots, brackets, and all that good fun stuff available. 300 jackpot that's progressive, an 800 jackpot that's progressive, a 30 clean jackpot that's progressive. That has, by the way, proved to be harder to do than we thought it would be. Like with the quality level of bowlers that come in and out of this house, I thought, man, that'll get hit every week.
Nope.
Even if it's $50 every week, that's an extra $50.
But it's
there's
about
been
every other week.
It's every other week or so. We've had one week where it did one time where it got up to $300 or $400 before it got hit, but it lasted a few weeks.
Yeah.
But that's proved to be a little harder than we thought.
Yep.
Now, we do it a little different for our 30 clean than most people would say 30 clean.
Yes.
Let me emphasize that we do it a little different.
Yep.
We take it that any spare you have to shoot at, you have to make to remain clean.
Yes.
So if you go strike, 9, miss in the 10th,
that don't count.
That's not clean.
Nope.
You missed a spare. So again, though, still proving a little harder than I thought. But it's fun.
Yeah.
So we have those for the day shift sweeper, and then we turn around once we're done with that, and we live stream the finals for that out here on our pages. So follow along for those. Hit the follow buttons, hit the subscribe buttons. You'll get notified when we go live for those. You can watch some good bowling with us.
Yep.
Then we turn around on Sunday nights this summer. We have a 11-week stretch where we're going to run Sunday night sweepers. And those are going to be even funner. They're going to be on Sports Shot. We announced the pattern that you're going to bowl on the Tuesday before, so you have from Tuesday to Sunday. You'll know your pattern. Do your research. Pick out your arsenal to bring with you.
Yep.
Check in at 5, bowl at 6. That one is a $50 entry fee. We do $50 entry fee. $5 of that goes to the prize pool for the points race. We have a points race for that Sunday night one. Yep. $10 of that's lineage, so $35 of your money goes right back into the prize fund. It's a good one. The points race has already got $850 added to it for the finals. There's a caveat to that, though. You have to bowl
4.
You have to pay for 4. So I did add this. I want to make this up. If you're going to get in the top 16 in points, get in for free. To be eligible for that top 16 in that free spot, you have to bowl 4.
Yep.
If you're not in that top 16 and you want to buy your way into that finals, you only have to bowl 3. So you're paying for that 4th.
Okay. Yep.
Okay? So you only have to have 3 in if you're not going to be in that top 16.
Yep.
And you have to pay for that 4th.
Here's the question. Maybe what we do is, let's say you only bowled 1, but you do want to bowl. Can you get in for $120? You pay extra to cover your.
Well, I don't know about that. Just because here's the reason why.
Yeah.
We did that because we do have some, and I have nothing against them. We have a bunch of really good professional bowlers in our area. I didn't want this pot, and I knew this pot was going to get big. I knew it was going to get big. What I did not want, and what I don't want from anybody else, is them to show up after this pot's $2,000 for the winner that night.
Yeah.
And then to go, oh, okay, now I'll come out and bowl 1.
Yep. No, that makes sense. Yep.
No.
I agree with that. Yep.
These guys have put that money up, and they put it in all summer long.
Yep.
This is theirs to fight for.
Yep. The other thing
they're going to have to at least show up and bowl 3. Now, we only have 6 left. We've already bowled 4.
Yep.
So you only have 6 left to get your 4 in. if you plan on being there in points or 3 in. But the top 16 in points will get that free entry coming back. They won't have to pay for that last one.
Yep. Oh, we got some scores. We got some scores going on in front of us here. Like you were just talking about, you got Nyla. Really, I mean, she just missed that last one, but I mean, with those sticks, that number's going to go up.
Right. If she could have bowled like this the first game, they kind of fell off. Her and Clarence both. But this is what. Oh,
Oh,
here we go.
see, now we got to stop talking
This
about
is what I'm
people.
talking about. But she has that capability of popping off and shooting a good number there.
Yep. That one, it looked like she just got it inside and it just slid the whole way
Slid
down
the
the
whole way.
lane. Clarence getting that strike though. Charles getting his first strike of the game. It was still clean, but that's always nice to see that strike up there. Go around the horn again real quick just to see how we're looking. So I can keep my eye on some things. We got some bowlers a little lower, a little slower, but still getting in there. Yep. Really only have 3 people to keep an eye on for this game so far. 2 of them are in front of us. So really only going to have to keep an eye on one because the other, like I said, the other 2 being right here, it's going to be pretty obvious if what they're doing. All right. Yep. Don, let's see if he's able to get himself a turkey here. There it is. Good shot there from Don, getting himself to a nice turkey on that one. Natalie stepping up. See if she can get this one. Oh, got it to fall. Good shot there from Natalie. Good, looking
All
around,
right.
seeing what they do
Sorry.
down there. So we've got, looks like Dave and who was Dave's partner again? I'm trying to remember. Because we were looking at them earlier because Dave and somebody went off pretty good down there.
That's Brady Adler.
Brady Adler, that's right. Nyla getting herself back on the strike train. Good to see that. Partner getting himself in there. Oh, wow. Oh, that hurts. Freddie with a stone 8 after having front 6. And that 7th one just said, nope, I don't want to. Is that glue on the bottom of the pin?
We have seen so many of those here this weekend. Like it
Yes.
seems like every time a Stone 8 and a Stone 9 has happened so many times this weekend.
Yes. Got ourselves, see what we're able to get here. We got Charles Collier, 7. Still focus over here on 13 and 14 on the bottom of your screen here. See if he's able to get himself in there. Oh, he does get them all to fall. See if Rico's able to get anything. Once again, you guys over there, over on TikTok, welcome in. We are here in Fairfield, Ohio, here at Northwest Lanes for the BMB Gears Classic Doubles Tournament. This is the 6th shift of the day, of the tournament, 2nd shift of the day. We had 4 yesterday. This is the one this morning, one now, and then we've got one final shift tonight at 4 p.m. Currently leading is a 1585 that was just shot last shift by JT Teeters and Devin Hoffer. So they're getting some good scores out there. See if Natalie's able to get. Oh, there she goes. Slap that out and gets her up to her front 8 there. Also have a front 7, it appears, down there, down on the far end. We do have a mobile camera that we will be able to get down there for you guys if we do need it. Get that coming to you as soon as they get into the 10th frame. We will bring that out. Do have Stevens stepping up here on the bottom of your screen, bottom left there. She steps up, see what she's able to throw. Buries that. Great shot from Robin. Again, we are here at Northwest Lanes in Ohio. Where are you guys out there watching from? Let us know. Let's see where everybody is, where people from, where we're watching. See how far we stretch, see how far out we're getting to. Stepping up there, good shot there by Carlton. Or anybody over. We see we got 10 people over. We got 11 people on TikTok and 10 people on YouTube. Let's see how you guys go ahead and share that around. See what you can get. See if we can get. See who's true king. Do we got TikTok or do we got YouTube? Who can get higher? Up to 13. Just jumped to 13 on 12 on TikTok. Let's keep that going. YouTube sitting there at 10. Get some people over on that side. Oh, Austin Grammer did just fall off. He had the front 7 down there, missed number 8, but he's still got a great set going down there. Can't quite see what that was, but from what I can see, I'm going to assume it was a 7 pin, maybe a 4 pin. But he was able to pick up that spare down there. Still got 279 on paper, which does still have him at a which would still be what 278 if or 878 is still a possibility, which would
It's a
be
shot
still
at the
higher
house
than the
record.
house record. I'll be honest. How long has it been since someone shot 868 in here? Do you remember who the last person to do it was?
So the last person to do it was Nick Harnish. I was talking with Will about that yesterday. Last person
Yep.
to do it was Nick Harnish, and that was probably, man,
Everybody out there watching, when did he do
10
that?
years ago. He was in a progressive league.
Yeah.
Natalie would know. Here, Lynn. There comes Will. He'll remember.
Yep.
Hey, Will. How long ago was that Chris shot that 868 in progressive league? Probably 9-10 years, man. Yeah, Will seems to think it's about 8 years ago. Chris Harnish, he might be watching. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Some of our followers or anybody out there remember that. Man, I had to look. Let me see if I can.
How many people was it? 3 people who have done it?
I think it's 7. 7 that's
7
done it.
people? Wow. That's just interesting that you get one score, 7 people have shot it. No one can get that last one above it. Oh, Robin just having herself a time down here. Danielle Slaughter may throwing a not great.
Shot Chris a message. We'll see if he shoots me a message back. Somebody threw a gutter ball.
Yeah, it was Danielle Slaughter.
Whoa.
But, yep. And Robin Stevens led everybody in the nice little chant that they like to give when somebody does that.
What is going on with TJ? Like, TJ stumbling around like he done got
He's
hit.
been to the
He try.
bar.
You got to see some of his football videos. He thinks that's a pancake.
Lord.
He'd have thought that was a pancake block.
Yep. All right. Getting close to witnessing ourselves something right in front of us here.
All right.
Let's see. Stepping up here in the 10th frame, we got Natalie Taylor.
Did she? No, she went 60.
She went
Oh, no,
65.
65 first game, yeah.
Yep.
She opened in the 10th for that 65.
Yep.
She is the class of 2025 Greater Cincinnati USBC Hall of Fame member. She'll be inducted here in August. Going for 10.
Oh,
Get out of there!
Ah. Great shooting there from Natalie. Still going to pop off probably about a 279. We're still going to have her at 530s, 540 even.
Yep.
So still
Still
really
got
good
something
shot
special
there.
going.
Something there. I mean, that just shows how hard that 868 is. I mean, you miss
Absolutely.
2 times, you can't get it. I mean,
Done
just
for the day.
Yeah.
For the day.
Yeah. I mean, you can miss 2 times, but you miss them in the wrong spot, you're done. Even if you don't, you make your spares, everything.
Well, let's take that back. Last night, Jeremy only missed once.
Yep.
The problem he had was he opened with it.
Yes.
Um,
Technically, he missed twice because he got a 9 on the very last ball, but that wouldn't have counted. So at least that's what I saw, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he would have only missed once and still wouldn't have got it.
Yeah.
Like, even if he strikes there, it's 864.
Yes. But, yeah, we got to make your spare, too.
Right, you got to do that. So you could say he missed twice, he didn't strike, and then he missed the spare.
Yep. Yeah.
.278 for Natalie over here. That's right. That's going to get her to round the corner with 530. 3, yeah.
No, 543.
43, yeah. I was about to say, no, wait. So a 257 game will be required for an 800 series.
All right, so that gets Natalie and Don to 921, rounding the corner. See here in just a second. Oh, Nyla, you had a really good game going there. Just a couple of bad shots. And that one, even looking at what's there, I didn't see how it fell, but that may have just been a bad carry situation for her.
Guys, if you're just now joining us, we're live here at Northwest Lanes in Fairfield, Ohio. We have the BMB Gear Classic. This is a doubles tournament here. This is the 4th annual BMB Gear Classic. If you're joining us over on the Facebook side, we have a link to our YouTube channel on the pinned to the top of the comments. If you're joining us on TikTok, you're watching on NWL Tournaments. Do us a favor, hit that follow button and share it around and invite your friends to watch with us. We'd love to sit around and watch some good bowling and talk bowling with you. Over on the YouTube side, if you guys do us a favor, hit that thumbs up. What do they always say? Like, comment, subscribe. If you do all that stuff for us, it's free to you. Helps us out a lot. We really appreciate it.
Flying around here got me confused. Looking all over the place. Like, what's that? The fly.
Steve
So
over here all of a sudden had a twitch.
Yep. So Austin down there is just out of now, like we said, missed a couple of times. He has shot a 268 down there, which does drop him now down to 567, which if he finishes out, he'll be one short of that house record. Yep.
Ouch, that quickly.
Yep. But I mean, he's still got 567 around the corner, so he's still shooting a great set. I think 800 is on the horizon there.
Guys who are watching, if you're bowlers or if you've never bowled, what's your highest game and what's your highest series? Let us know. We're sitting here talking about these guys.
He said it was 6 years ago. Chris
6 is
thinking
about
it was
right.
2019.
Yep. We're talking about our house record here, which is an 868, the highest series shot here in our bowling center. And we're talking about it a lot today because we had, in the last couple of weeks, a couple of guys give a really, really good run and shot at that.
Yep. We've had people go front first 2 300s.
Yep. We've had a couple of guys. Well, we've had 7 guys shoot that 868 here at Northwest Lanes. And like I said, last couple of weeks, we've had a couple of guys do something really special. Ricky Hayes started off a couple of weeks ago in Monday Night League. Went front 24 before he missed. And then last night, Jeremy Saccone went front 28 before he decided to miss and open. And then still threw 34 out of 36 total strikes for an 863.
That's impressive.
We won't talk about Ricky's third game. He made me promise I wouldn't. But we'll say that Ricky started off with 300, and did not shoot an 800.
Yep.
So we won't mention those.
Yep. Nate Will there said he has a 279 as his highest game in a 709 series. Those are good sets.
There you go.
There you go. Got Nyla getting
I have myself personally. I have 10 300 games, and my highest set is a 798. And I still to this day blame my 798 on Jimmy Ryan. I asked him if I left a 4-9 in a 8th frame of the third game. And I turned around and looked at Jimmy, and a good buddy of mine. I said, man, I got to make this, don't I? And he said, make it. So I went for it.
Yep.
And I missed it. Oh, am I muted?
No, you're good.
Oh, I missed it by millimeters. I got 0, and I was on a double, so I went ahead and was dejected and mad at myself, and turned around, struck out in the 9th and 10th, and turned around to shoot 798. So realized then all I needed was one of them. All I needed to do was make the 4-pin, and I would have shot 800 on a dot. So I don't have an 800, but I have 10 300 games.
Yep, I've got 6 800 series and 4 300s, which is probably backwards from what most people would say. But
Yeah, that's
that's not how you're supposed to do that. Although if you go on to bull.com, I don't think it says I have 1 800, but I know I've got them.
that's not my fault. I turned yours in.
Yep.
Reded said his highest game is a 298 and his highest series is 758. Good bowling there, brother.
There you go.
Rico over here trying to finish off his 279's game. Natalie starting right off where she needed to go. She needs a 57? What'd you say, 257 to get there?
Yep.
She needs that 257 to get to that 800 mark.
Rico's sitting here. He's about to peak that shot to pop off a 279. Of course, he wishes he has that first game back, though. He had 199, but that's still going to be a really good 2-game set there for them.
Yeah, can't be mad about it.
Nope. Bury that one. Good shot there by Rico. Got another one to get himself. He's in the 270s now because the question is, can he get that 279? Charles getting himself to a 236. So they'll be putting themselves up a nice 500 there. Thanks for that share there, Nate.
Hey, yeah, appreciate it, brother.
See what we're able to get here. See if Rico's able to finish out this game. That'll be our last one so far. So Robin and James and Shannon and Carlton both sitting at 794. So they're dead even. Natalie and Don and Nyla and Clarence are at Natalie and Don are at 921. Nyla and Clarence are at 920 with their sticks. So they're neck and neck there.
I told you that was going to be a sneaky good team. That Nyla and Clarence, they could pop off a good number here and get well into the cashers round. Nyla with those little bit of 32 sticks. Nyla's in that range, like we talked about earlier, that she's on that verge of putting things together and upping her average, probably 15 or 20 pins. She's got a couple of little things she still has to iron out. She's still a younger bowler, 19-ish years old, I think. So, yeah, she's still just coming around and figuring this game out. But once she does, she's got the physical ability to pop off some really, really big scores, and she shows it every now and then. What Clarence, her partner, has to do, we talked about it earlier, is when she starts putting those strings together, he has to use his experience and stay with her and pop off a big game with her to make it or take full advantage of it. The fact that she's going to get those few sticks while she still gets them. You can see there, Nyla has a great physical game. Her balance at the line is impeccable. Great shot there.
Yep.
She has a great physical game. Again, just clean
repeatability
up
of
some
shots.
of her,
Repeatability of their shots.
Absolutely. Her physical game from start to the foul line is perfect. It's beautiful. Not a high rev rate bowler, but a slower ball speed too. So she doesn't carry all the hits that she should probably carry, or some of us would. But
Yep.
that's where she's going to have to learn to be even more accurate than everybody else. And she can get there. She can do it. Clarence, on the other hand, big high, powerful rev rate. It's not lacking it. It's not the biggest rev rate out in the building, but again, really accurate bowl. I've been watching Clarence bowl for a long, long time.
Yep. So looking at Fred and Deshaun getting themselves up to 953. So they're actually the high on that pair. But we've got 953 out of Fred and Deshaun, 921 for Natalie and Don, and 920 for Nyla and Clarence. So they're all pushing for cash in spots here.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
And then, like I said, over on the other side, Charles and Rico got themselves to 940 there. So there's got four. You could potentially see four cashers on this live stream, and just in this shift alone. Robin and James and Shannon and Carlton still bowling, but just I don't think they can quite get themselves into that cash spot at this stage. But still can put up a good number this game.
Yep.
I also have been keeping an eye. Brent and Austin down there are at 1,024 turning the corner, so they are now 1,000 or 560, 542. No, it was 85, wasn't it? So 562 away. So they're going to need a 562 to take the lead down there. Problem with that is it looks like Austin has gone spare, and Brent has gone
Oh,
spare.
Natalie, rapid a 10.
So I mean, to get that 562, I think they may need to. No, they can miss maybe one more time.
Yeah, we're rattling off these numbers, guys. That lead right now is 1585. This is a handicap doubles tournament, by the way. But the guys that shot 1585 shot at last shift. That is Devin Hoffer and James Teeters.
Yep.
They shot 1579 scratch.
Yes.
I mean, they popped off a big one, and none of
Yeah.
them shot 800, as Steve was
No,
alluding
yeah.
to. 780.
I think it was 791 and 788. Because the 88 was the one that you got 6 sticks to put him to 794.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a big set, man.
Yeah.
These guys they were killing it down there. So that was, for those that have just joined us, that was a question we put up there. What's your highest bowling game and what's your highest set? Let us know.
Yep.
So yeah, these guys all here are chasing a 1585 number. I would get you guys an updated score list, but the lady that does the scores is taking her turn in bowling this shift. So
And still
I'll get
looks
those.
like she's still down
She's
there
still got her
running
laptop
scores.
out there running scores while she's bowling. So as
Yep.
soon as I'm able to get that, I will get that for you guys.
Yes. Nyla's sitting there with a spare double, doing what she needs to do. Like we said, anybody, the race to see who is the high on this live stream. I mean, this is a 4-way race right now.
Yep. We're also keeping an eye on Natalie Taylor. She's got a shot at 800. She's the only one with it, right? I
On
think
this
she's the only
pair.
one on this
Yeah.
on that.
On the
Well,
pair.
yeah, on the live stream.
Yeah, we got Austin down there with 567 through 2, so he's
got
a shot at it.
Natalie stepping up there on the right lane on your upper screen there on lane 16. She has 543 rounding the corner. So she needs a 257 game. She's got 279 still on paper. There you go. Her partner Don Hudson up there stepping up. Ooh, he goes 7-10. No good. rough one. I'm not sure Don has enough pop in his spare ball to enough speed to get it to quite pop out and go over there. But I know he's going to give it a run. Yep.
Oh. So right now,
Nyla's got. Okay, go. Sorry, go ahead.
from what I could see, we got 4 people who rounded the second game with 500. So
Uh-oh.
we're going to be keeping an eye on all of them, or five people with 500. Natalie at 543, Austin at 567.
What you got?
He must have won some sort of a bet.
Ah.
Rodney Stallworth at 511, Brady Adler at 503, and Evan Jens at 508. Did
Hey,
I say
them.
Austin Grammer at 567? I don't know if I said that, but we mentioned earlier, so I said it again. But, yep, that's where we're seeing. As I say that, though, Evan did open in the first frame, so Evan Jens is out on that. Austin still has 277 on paper, so he's still got room there for himself to get there. Ooh, Rodney with a spare in the first frame now has no miss room left at all. He's just off our tier, right on 17 and 18. So yeah, he's got to strike out from here.
What did he need? 280.
To 289 or
Oh, so he needs 290.
290. Yeah, he needed 289. So now he can get 290. Yeah, there's something about sitting in these chairs. They're comfortable. They're better than the other chairs, but
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me a cushion.
yeah.
Next thing we look for.
Yep.
Camera towers and better camera stands and cushions.
Yep. Good shot there, my Natalie, doing what she needs to do.
Yeah, at this point she's got to have them all. She can miss. She can miss one more time and give her
Yeah, she can
58,
miss one
right?
more.
Yep.
She get 8 spare though. I think she needs 8 spare minimum. So if she does miss, she can't miss any more than 2 of them. So we got Rodney stepping over here. Like I said, he got a lot of time left. So he's got to finish sheet. Brady Adler down there, he's got to finish sheet. He's the front 2. He needs 297. So I mean that shows. Nate Will, this tournament is actually once a year for this one, but that is this BMB Gear Classic. But there are tournaments all the time. Like we said, if there's nothing else running, we run a normal sweeper on Sundays from at 12 o'clock. And through this summer, if there's nothing going on, that's on house. In the evening, we run a sport shot sweeper as well. That starts at 6 o'clock. And then, we'll have another doubles tournament. We got a trios tournament coming on next Saturday. And that is a benefit tournament. We've got a no tap tournament the first 2 weekends in July. The Queen City no tap in here. Got a cashing out doubles in first weekend in August.
Yep.
So I
Second
mean,
weekend. Second weekend
second
in
weekend
August.
in August. Second weekend in
8th,
August.
9th,
So
and 10th.
all kinds of tournaments if you want to find something. And we've said that if you're in the Cincinnati area and you can't find a tournament, you're not looking.
Yeah, in this area we have them. Sweepers are literally every night of the week.
Yep.
I don't know if you said that.
Yeah.
But they are literally every night of the week.
Yes. Yep. But yeah, you will pretty much catch us live streaming something most Sundays. Yep. Maryland. Yeah. Hey, that travel a
Hey,
little bit on
some of
back. I think
these are worth traveling for, Nate. Man, we got a couple of them that are coming up in July. That Herschel Lawn Care Match Play. It's a weekend long event.
that's
That's a great one.
$1,500 on top.
Bare minimum. We're trying to get it up to a couple of grand on top for that one.
Yep.
More sponsors we get, the higher that one's going to go.
And really keep an eye on that potentially next year as well.
Yes, that one may even be bigger next year. If this one works out, I built that bracket.
We've had some discussions with some sponsors about next year
Yep.
that could make it a lot more interesting.
Yeah, that want to see how this goes and how it works the first time around. But it's a 64-man double elimination 2-game total pinfall bracket that we're no qualifying. It's going to be start to finish match play.
Yep.
We're going to do a blind draw for your seating. We'll do a Calcutta auction for it the Friday night before when we're actually going to draw your seating for it. Man, it's a lot of fun stuff coming up. Like I said, Cincinnati area is hopping when it comes to bowling tournaments. We do not play around here.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, this tournament, you're talking what? Is this $40 entry, $60 a team?
$30 a person, $60 for the team.
$60 a team, and they're guaranteeing $1,500 on
for first
top.
place.
So $1,500 on a $60 entry. That's a good day.
Yeah, $30 for you, and you turn your $30 into $750. I mean, you can't beat it. Turn your money up tenfold, and you can cash multiple times. So these guys, Jeremy Ciccone, who was the leader before, will now hold a second and a third place spot here. So he's gonna walk out of here with some cash.
Yep. Yeah, the big one at this point for this year, I would say the biggest one right now that I can think of is that cashing out winning weekend, that second Friday in August, the sweeper. There's
August 8th, yes,
$1,000 guaranteed on top of that for an $80 entry.
Yeah.
So that is probably the biggest money we got out here, and then after
Nate.
That,
Nate, while you're watching that, I wish like on our live stream I could post. I tried.
Yeah, it doesn't like to do.
It doesn't let me do a paste. I have my Facebook page up and was trying to paste like the links to it. But if you head over to my Facebook page, it's Wayne Arthur, or you can head over to Northwest Lane Sweepers.
Northwest Lane Sunday Sweepers.
Sunday Sweepers, yes. Sorry.
Yep.
Northwest Lane Sunday Sweepers on Facebook, and follow that. You'll be able to see a bunch of that stuff. But we'll be posting.
We post. We share
all of our tournaments that happen here at Northwest Lanes get posted onto that Facebook page.
And really, we end up sharing a lot of stuff that doesn't happen here on that page too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Chris Harnish did just message me back. It was 9/16 of 2017, so 8 years ago, just like Will said. Good call, Will. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it for you getting back to me on that real quick, brother. And that's what the big start of this topic debate was. Chris was one of those guys that shot that house record here of 868.
Looking around here, okay, so Rodney has fallen off, so he has no longer got a shot at 5. Brady down there, Scranton. Brady still got his. He's going. Natalie's still in front of us. She's still got a shot at it. Austin looks like he might be struggling this game, so he might be pushing a little closer. Yeah, he's only thrown 1 strike in 5 frames. So his max is now 246. So he's pushed himself to where he can't really miss anymore either, because he needs a 233. So he can miss. If he misses the next shot, he might be okay, but that's it.
Yeah, it doesn't let me. Hey, there you go. Nate, I found it, buddy. You can get it on there now. I got it pinned up there. That is the link we found. This is why I have a tech guy. Steve, what'd you press? Control what?
Control V.
V?
Yes. Control C is copy. Control V is paste.
Ah, look at that. I'd have never known. I'm not the computer guy. This is why I'm not allowed to touch the cameras.
Yep. We've come a long way from the phone on a little tiny tripod on a camera.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
All right, again, like I
All right,
said,
stepping it back up over here, boy. We got a lot of strikes going on 15 while we're sitting here messing
yeah, we do.
around. These guys
Wow.
are these
Yep.
guys are playing. We're playing around. They're bowling.
Yep.
Natalie doing what she needs to do to get to that magic number of 800. Nyla, we talked about it. Sneaky, sneaky good.
Yep. I think in the Just Curate doubles last month, she put up a really, really good set. She had like a
She did
675, I think, scratch.
right, and then she turned around the next set and probably shot 580.
Yeah.
That's that lack of experience that she needs to
Yes.
grasp though. But
Yep.
her physical game is there and able to put those numbers up.
Yes.
If she can make the right adjustments at the right time and keep ahead of the program, she's going to be dangerous when she learns that.
Yes.
Right now, Natalie, she knows these adjustments. Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
get
She
that 10
knows what
out of
she
there.
needs to do too. That's why she's walking those out, fist
Yep.
pumping. She knows what she needs.
Yep. Yeah, Natalie is the first one there. Nyla's stepping up now. I mean, Nyla's still putting up a good sets
Hey,
here with
she
her
is
six.
bowling now. They
Yep.
ain't lying, brother.
All right, Austin did strike, so now Austin has to go at least through the first ball of the 10th frame before he can miss again and still get his 8. So there's not any
Hey, good
guarantees out
shot
here.
from Clarence. Brady down there did get to what? Was that front five for him? Did you already say that? I guess.
Yep.
That pair down there's got 3 people on front five.
Yep.
Just off our
Nyla
screen, we're
getting her
talking about
7.
Nyla got another one.
Yep. We got Freddie stepping up here. Freddie's putting up a pretty solid set too. He just short of 500 turning the corner. He was at 496.
Ooh,
No, there we go.
thank you, bro.
Deshaun striking, like we said. Yeah, we got there. All 3 of these teams are looking for cashing spots, and the way they're bowling, they're all going to get them.
They're all on the hunt.
Yep.
There's Freddie getting it down front 7 for Freddie. He's going to join the party.
Yep. I'm gonna scroll around here. We got, I mean, like you said, we got several fronts floating around the bowling alley right now. I mean, it is still a little bit early in the game, but it's still there.
Guys, again, if you're just now joining us, do us a favor, hit those share buttons, hit those like buttons, hit the follow. If you're over on TikTok, if you're over on YouTube, subscribe, the bell icon. Do that whole thing they always say. What's that? Like, comment, subscribe.
Yep.
We got a chat going up right now about what's your highest game and series going on because we're talking about it. We got a bunch of people here shooting that magic, going for that magic 800
We got
number.
7 people with front 5 or better
Ooh,
in this
Lord,
game.
bowling is for real, Hey,
Yep.
yeah,
We
I
are
see it
down
now.
to, I think we're down to 2 people left with a shot at, or no, we still got 3 people with a shot at 8. We still have 3 people with that magic 8 number on paper. Fall. There's another one where Nyla got it a little light and it just didn't carry and left
Yep.
with a split. Still gonna put up a solid game.
She's going to fight that the rest of her bowling unless she learns some rev rate. She learns how to
Yep.
put some rev rate on it. But that's that.
Yeah.
That's the miss she's not going to be able to make is miss right because she's
Yeah.
not going to have the rev rate to get it back.
Yep.
But again, those things she'll learn. She will have to learn. That's her at all costs. Don't miss right.
Oh. Getting one of them, which is good. Make sure you get that count.
Yep.
Austin did what he needed to do down there, getting his second strike. He now needs, I think, 3 more strikes to get himself up towards that magic 8 number. Again, as these 2, because obviously we got one right in front of us, we got one down on the far left, we got one on the far right. We will be going mobile if we need to for any of these 8s, or if any of those 7 people who had front 5, if any or better, any of them keep it running, we'll go live to that as well. The benefit of having a wireless headset and a cell phone that connects to this fun setup we got going here.
Yeah, that's been the best.
That's been
That's been the
helpful for
best
these.
find so
Yeah.
far. Yeah, especially for these.
Yep. Well, and really even for our finals, because we can put that down lane. That's something else that you guys will see. Like, this is
Yeah.
something that we do when we have big tournaments in here that run all weekend. Our standard, what you see probably 90% of the time, is semifinals and finals of our Sunday of our sweepers, and that's when you get the page. Basically, what you're seeing on the screen now, you get the lanes, you get the approaches, you get the pins, and then down lane we even set up a camera down lane so you can see the ball go through the pins,
Yep.
and then we set up a camera that zooms in on the score so you're able to see that. So we got
Yep.
all of that on there, as well as that banner down there. Of course, we want to thank all of our sponsors always. It only helps out the prize fund.
Yep. Freddie did fall off on that 8th shot there, but,
Yep.
but picked up the spare. Still got 278 going over here.
Yep. Natalie getting what she needed to get. Brady Adler doing what he needs, still doing what he needs to do down there.
Yep.
So we do still have
James
quite a few things going.
Sefke stepping up over here on 13. He's got front 6. He's looking to
So
get
now
into
if
this
he misses, it's your
conversation.
fault.
Not,
You said after 6.
that's
You said after 6. His first test.
I will hand up accountability if he misses.
This
But
is his first.
I got faith. He's going to strike right here. I'm calling
Yep.
it. Put it down. Mark it down.
Yep.
Please, God, I hope he strikes.
Hey, did someone forget to tell me that? Or no, Bob's not here. Oh, see, yep, there you go.
Jeez.
There it is.
My bad, James. My bad. Hand up accountability.
Yep. Looking around, oh, we did lose one. Deanna Pickett down there did have front 6. I was really hoping for that one.
Mama,
She did
man,
miss-
that'd have been
Mama
one to
missed number
watch, too. We
7.
love Mama Pickett around
Like
here.
I said, she's back here working numbers, working the laptop and bowling, and she puts up front 6. She did just make the spare, so still got 278 on paper.
Natalie's still walking
big
them off.
strike for Natalie. She needs 2 more of those, and should be there.
Well,
Or no,
she only needs one more. One
Yeah.
more. One
Actually,
more time.
no, she just needs to be clean. 8 spare strikes, she still gets it.
Well, still needs one more strike.
Yeah. Well,
9 spare 9 gets it. 9
Yes.
spare 9 gets it now. You're right. 9
She's
spare
right there.
9 gets it.
All right, looking down.
Look at us doing bowling math without Blake on here.
Yeah, where are you, Blake? I haven't seen a comment from you yet.
We laugh. We know bowling math, guys. I know we're just joking.
It's just trying to do it right off
We're
the cuff.
trying to do it on here.
Sometimes we mess it up, especially when you got handicap and everything
Yeah.
else there. It just makes it interesting.
We're notorious for arguing over what the math will be.
Yep. All right, looking around here, seeing I don't know. Nobody seems to be on getting into the 9th or 10th frame yet, so I don't quite have
Not
to
yet.
go. Well, other than right in front of us, but nobody that I gotta go mobile for.
Yeah, after this pair is done, these guys are in their 3rd game here. We'll stick around on the live stream as long as there's somebody here that could shoot an honor score that we'll stick around and go mobile for.
Yep.
So don't go away right when these guys are done.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, we got a few of them floating around here. Go ahead and run through there again. Like I said, I know there's still we still got 3 8s on the paper. Still do too. There's both people
Brady
who
doing
are
what he
off
needs to
string.
do.
Yep.
Is that 7 for him?
Yes, that is 7 for Brady down there. And then also
Hey,
we've got
the important stuff.
3 people down there on that pair with front 7. There's a team. There is a team with both of them in front 7. Of course, now that I've said that, now it's our fault. But you got 3 people on that pair at front 7. We got.
Yeah, we have a potential 600 for a team down there.
Yeah.
That is Tyler New and
Miles Harrigan.
Miles Harrigan.
Let's go see what they shot first couple games.
Miles stepping up. He'll take the front 8. He said, I'll take your challenge if you black cloud me and say, not today, sir. Tyler New stepping up over there. Yeah, he take it too. He said you ain't black clouding him either.
Oh, wow, and they need it. They're at 987. Or Miles gets sticks, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Miles gets some sticks. I'm going to walk down there and see what Miles gets. Because before sticks scratch, they've got a shot at it if they both finish out, but they get some sticks on there. So I'm going to just scroll down here and see what Miles is getting. Miles is getting 9, so they've got 27 down there on top of where they're at. So if you give 27 on top of that, gets them to what?
They're at 1,004.
Yep. So 1,004.
14, sorry.
1,014.
1,014. All right, Natalie stepping up here. This is the one right in front of us. She needs 9 spare 9 to get her 257, which will give her an 800 on the dot. There's a strike. Come on, girl.
That seals it. She will be getting an 800.
Well,
Well, no, yeah.
yeah, she's got it.
Yeah,
no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, assuming she doesn't double gutter, but. Oh. Nope. What was the first one?
Not me. Not me either.
Okay. Neither one of those are us. So Natalie, like we said, that'll be an 800 for Natalie. It's just a matter of how high does it go for her. Austin did what he needed to do down there. Austin, it looks like Austin's going to be up first, so that's where I'm going to have to go live.
Brady Adler's got front 8. He's doing what he needs to do down there.
Yep. We're going to go just set the camera up down on that pair. Like I said, it does look like Austin did get what he needed. He needs 5. Austin needs 533. They need 579 scratch, I believe, or 570 something.
Yep. Natalie here strikes for an 822. I don't know if she got into singles. That'll be 3 pins short of the lead.
Yep.
That'll put her in second place for it.
I think they have ladies singles as well, so that would put her in the lead of that one at least.
It would probably put her in the lead for that if she got into it. I know Natalie, she got into both. Oh, 820. She'll take 820.
Yeah, she
820,
will.
ma'am.
All right, we got that. So that's the only. Are there any other fronts around? I don't see any other fronts.
Just down there. They got the hole. There.
Yep. I'm going to go down to Austin real quick.
820, Natalie. All right, Steve's going mobile down here real quick.
He needs 233. He's still got 246 on paper. Austin making me walk all the way down here again.
Listen
Whatever.
now.
He said
You'll do
what?
it. Let me know when you're set up, Steve.
Yeah. So
Cutting in and out, buddy.
Just muted myself. Austin asked me a question. So I'm down there, but he's not up yet.
Okay.
He's coming up here in a couple of frames. But I think we still had a couple of frames down there on 3 and 4 or 5 and 6, whatever that is, to wait. So I was going to do this one and then run down there.
Yeah. We did have.
Did Ian fall off?
The team that had 600 going. Looks like Miles still has front 9. Tyler fell off and opened in the 9th.
Oh, he opened. Yep,
no, he fell off.
Opened.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, it looks like he opened.
Yeah.
he threw a split. It's hard for me to tell from this angle from that scoreboard, but I know it's a red dot, so he threw a split. It looks like the score is right under it, so I think he opened.
All right, Sophia's stepping up here on 25. Once she's done, then we'll be going live down here. It's not on yet. All right, we are live down here on 25. If you want to click that
All right,
up.
guys, we'll be swapping down on your bottom of your screens. You'll start seeing lane 25 down here. That guy right there, that's Austin Grammer. What's he need here, Steve?
33, so I think he needs the first one.
He needs the first one to get to 800.
I believe so.
Brent Schroyer poking his head in there.
Oh, getting that 4-pin out.
Yeah, I got it to go.
Nope.
What's his max score?
His max is 46, so he can get to 813. So he still needs, I think, a 7 spare now. I think he needs at least 7 pins and a spare on this one, if I remember, if I'm doing my math right. But even if he goes 9 out, I think that's still enough. So it's really just a matter here of this shot. Stepping up.
Jermaine Kahn walked by and wanted me to make sure everybody knew. We were watching it live on our live stream pair. That's a good shot there, Dawson. Natalie shot her 820.
Yep.
Her partner, Don.
Yep.
575.
I wasn't going to call it out, but
Jermaine made me.
Jermaine made you. So she had 820. He had 575.
Yep.
So that gets them to 1395.
Well, both Tyler and Miles both have now fallen off after that ninth frame.
Yep.
We still do have one potential 300 down there. And an 800 with it.
So that gets him, that was a 244, which gets him, I believe,
811.
811, yep.
That's a good shot there. We'll skip. Let me get off of that while you're.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to have Graham and me while Steve's walking.
I stopped it.
Oh, you can leave it going. I'll turn it off.
Nah, that's fine.
I'll turn
I
it
can
off
get
up
down
here.
there. Give
we still got some bowling
motion
going on
sickness.
here. So we still have Brady Adler down there. He's got front 9, going for 300 and an 800 himself. He needed, 89 to get to 300?
In 97.
97, sorry. So he has a chance at 803.
Yep. Yeah, so now Tyler and Miles, they got 264 and .264 and 253. So they actually 273 with Miles handicap gets them 526. I'm talking to Wayne. Everybody thinks I'm talking to them.
It's a 526 plus their 1014 is a 1540. 1540 for them total. Be good enough to put them into second place.
Yeah, dude, they're finishing up writing their score out on their sheet here. I'll see exactly what it is.
I think it's
Tyler's my
1540.
Monday partner, and he's upset with himself. 757 scratch for Miles, getting himself to 784 with handicap.
Again, another set of guys who are going to shoot mid 1500s and not shoot an 800. That's pretty good numbers.
Yeah, 747 for Tyler, so that gets them to 1531. Yep, that gets them to 1531.
Oh, I had 1540. So
That may have been an extra 9 pins for Miles. We may have given him 4. That may
okay.
have been
So
my math.
1531. So
Yes,
that'll be enough for third place.
third place. Yep.
Yep. All right, we're going to go live mobile again here again. We're going to get Brady Adler set up here. He is, as soon as Steve gets camera set up.
Oh, don't do this.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Good?
Yep.
All right, so there at the bottom of your screen, you got Brady Adler. He's got front 9.
He needs.
Needs the first 2 and count for 800.
Yep.
And obviously, he needs all 3 for that 300.
Oh, get it. Oh,
Yeah, he got the scout.
That's it. There's one. All right, this next one should get him to a, like you said, that'll get him to an 8, potentially.
Good shooting, Austin. There you go, baby girl.
There's Dave getting himself a nice shot. They're going to put up a good score. I think Dave's a little off of what he had been shooting in some other shifts, but they'll still probably get themselves into a casher. All right. Stepping up, turn that corner. Take it out. There you go. Now he just needs 7 pins for
He's
8
7.
and 10 for 3.
7 for 8, 10 for 3. Come on.
He gets to spin the wheel twice if he strikes.
Yeah. We joked with Jeremy last night about some of that spinning the wheel. He was bowling for breakfast this morning. I'll tell you guys that story once this is over with.
Nope. Big strike.
Get it all done.
There, 246
Get it all
for
done.
Dave. All right, here it goes. Throwing it, shoot it, turn that corner. Buries it. There you go.
300
and 300.
300 and an 803 for Brady Adler down there. The strikes are a flying here today, guys.
Yes, they are. They just said they got to 15, so 803, yeah, 15-13 down here for Brady and Dave.
15-13. That
so we got 2
I believe will be a good enough for. Ooh, I think third place was 15-11, so that might be a good enough for a fourth place spot for him now.
Yep. Well, 5th place is that, and would you take it? Because they just moved everything down. Miles and Tyler did. So if Miles and Tyler moved into 3rd, they dropped 4th down or 3rd, the prior 3rd down a little again. So that would put them in a 5th, wouldn't it?
Yep, you're right. Sorry, you're right. 5th place spot. I think. Again, those are just me trying to remember.
And that's not even
what
including
was
this
on.
morning, other than the 1585. Oh, there's only one.
No, that'll put them in 3rd. So
yeah.
Well, no, I think after this was
there's 1585, and so we'll see. They'll be top 5. We'll say that.
Yeah.
They're probably top 5.
They're going to be up there.
All right, I believe that's it. I don't think we have any more fronts or 8s. So that's 3 800s, 1 300.
Austin did 300?
No, we went 299.
299, that's right.
Yep.
So 1 300, 2 800s this shift, 3 800s this shift.
Yep, 3 800s this shift.
Leading the way was
Natalie Taylor with 820.
820 with Natalie Taylor. Austin shot
811.
811, and then Brady down here with an 803 with a 300.
Yep.
But yeah, pretty good bowling today. We're going to be
Yep.
back. Don't miss out on the 4 o'clock shift, guys.
Okay.
There's going to be some smack talking done on the 4 o'clock shift.
Yes.
There was smack talking going on our live stream from the 10 a.m. shift between Malika and Clayton Otis. And now Clayton's going to be here for the 4 o'clock shift. We're going to make sure they're on the same pair. Smack talk will commence at 4 o'clock shift.
Oh,
which looks like it'll probably start probably about 45 minutes late, so 4:45
maybe
or so.
5. We'll see.
So we'll be live then. Keep on the lookout for it. Till then, see you all later.